see Callie, Miss Florida, Big Mama, Guyanese Baby, Stephavon. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's just a little bit blurry. It's crazy. Let's see. Good morning. Listen. If I don't have my glasses, I gotta be like all in the camera to tell y'all good morning and call y'all all and stuff. So I just want to say good morning. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good morning, YouTube. So I am starting off my morning routine. Listen, you gotta be okay with doing stuff alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I love. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Like I love doing stuff with a team. I don't really like doing stuff by myself when it comes to, you know what I mean, anything like setting goals and accomplishing those goals. But you gotta be okay with doing some stuff alone. So normally I have a nice size team with me to do morning mindset with me. Today, I guess it's Friday. All of them decided to sleep in. So I'm by myself today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank y'all so much for joining. So I'd appreciate y'all support. That's what I love. Like if my team ain't on Zoom, then I got y'all. So if I got y'all, I appreciate it if anybody can like kind of chime in with me. I don't mind inviting anybody on my live, as long as y'all ain't talking crazy, because this is my morning mindset. So this is something that I do to kind of like boost up the spirituality. So I normally have somebody on here that'll kind of help me out. I need to look up a specific scripture that I was told to look up. I'll probably do that for Monday. Who is this? Okay, baby. Good morning. So I guess I'm just gonna open this Bible up randomly right now. I'm about to take a couple of my vitamins real quick. I need to do my stuff too. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. I just had to move this to the front. Okay, I just had to move this to the front. Here I am. I'm back. All right. So I'll take these vitamins real quick, and then I'm gonna get to talking about some spirituality stuff. I'm big on my spirituality. You hear me? Like, if y'all didn't see my reel where I was talking about like taking care of you, because the body is a vehicle. So like I said about a vehicle, a real car, like you got a car, you got a truck, you know what I'm saying, whatever you have, yeah, you care about it and you want to take care of it. You want to make sure it's running properly, functioning properly. You don't like when it gets hit or damaged. You don't like when it's dirty. It's the same thing with your body. Your body is your vehicle. You move around with it. You don't want it to get damaged. You want to make sure it's functioning properly. You don't like when it's dirty. All right, so it's your vehicle. But you are the spirit that is around you, within you, whatever you want to call it. That's who you are. Without the actual life and spirit, you would be a dead body, flesh, blood, and bones. So what do we do to take care of you? What do you do to take care of you? That's what I do these lives for, so that you can realize that you gotta take care of you, not just your body on the outside. Okay? So, oh, I got E on the line. What's up, E? Oh, I'm muted. Hold on. I'm muted.
Good morning.
We got E on the line. What's up, E? I thought I was by myself.
Mhm. I was good. I went to sleep an hour ago.
I'm over here just running my mouth real quick, killing time while I do take my vitamins. And then I haven't done the Bible scripture yet. So if you wanna pull something out of the hat, I was gonna grab the book and open it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Want me to just grab it and open it?
Mhm. My allergies are kicking my butt. I was up at 4 something.
Woo!
Went to sleep an
Crazy.
hour ago.
Woo! That's
Because
what.
I don't be trying to take nothing for it. Because it drives me all the way up.
I'm trying to find a good one. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good one.
Okay. Let me see what they say the first of the day is.
What'd you say?
No, if I go open the app and see what the verse of the day is.
Okay.
Romans 15, verse 5.
Romans 15:5. Okay, let me pull it out. Romans
Romans
15, verse 5. And the God of endurance and encouragement give you to be of the same mind toward one another according to the Messiah, Yeshua. The God of endurance, yes, and encouragement give you to be of the same mind toward one another. I'm going to read a little bit before that to make sense of that. Let's say 15
Okay, right.
says,
That's what we're
but we who are strong are to bear with the failings of the weak and not to please ourselves. We who are strong are to bear with the failings of the weak. And not to please ourselves. I like that. So right there, I know that it's like, the failings of the weak, because a lot of times we'll think of something outside of us and it's all in us. So like my weak side is what makes me the times that I was weak and I failed reminds me of why I need to be strong now, because I done been weak and I done seen the result of that.
okay.
So you're supposed to bear with the feelings of the weak, not to please yourself. So pleasing yourself is you want to be comfortable. You want to go lay down. You want to be safe. You want to stay away from different things in life because you're trying to protect yourself. But right here it says not to please yourself, because if you please yourself, then you're not going to get where you want to go. You have to step out of your comfort zone. Let each one of us please his neighbor for his good to build him up. So that's like me and you. If I'm late getting on the call, you calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, let each one of us please his neighbor for his good to build him up. So like I said about breaking my karma, if I help you out, it's helping me out.
Right.
So it said, let each one of us please his neighbor for his good to build him up. For even the Messiah, which is Christ, did not please himself, but as it has been written, the reproaches of those who reproached you fell upon me. It said, for even the Messiah did not please himself, but as it has been written, the reproaches of those who reproached you fell upon me. For whatever was written before was written for our instruction, that through endurance and encouragement of the scriptures, we might have expectation. Right there, it's saying we wrote this book to teach you lessons so you ain't have to go through the same stuff that everybody already went through. Bible is not about religion, it's about real life situations and stories and circumstances that have already came to be, because life just keeps going. What has been, is, and will always be. So it's teaching us the history of people and the choices they made and the destruction that they caused in order for us to stop the destruction. However, we keep doing the same stuff, and that's the issue in life. We keep doing the same stuff that has already been done and it's already been punished for, so we continuously get punished, not realizing, oh, why me? I'm such a good person. No, you're not, because you're not thinking right. You're not moving towards your purpose in life. You're not listening to the God. You hesitant. You scared. That ain't good. People think it's good to sit around and be safe. What is safe? So it says this, what was written before was for our instruction, that through endurance and encouragement of the scriptures, we might have expectation. You're supposed to expect that, okay, I already know that this is what happened when this person did this in the Bible. When David made these decisions, he lost his baby. You know what I'm saying? When Abram and Sarai did these certain things, they was going through poverty, but as soon as they continued to endure, they was able to become rich. Okay, so, and the Elohim of endurance, the God of endurance and encouragement, give you to be of the same mind toward one another, according to Messiah. So the same mind toward one another. You're going to attract, like we always say, we continue to say, you're going to attract who you are. You're going to attract who you are. I already took my vitamins. You are going to attract who you are and how you think and how you act. Your karma is who you are. So if you think you're a good person and you're doing certain things, but you're not thinking right, you negative, you gossiping, you talk about other people's problems or the flaws that they have and the sins that they have, that is not good. If you always talking junk about somebody else, it's not good. I don't care what you do in life. If you're thinking about your problems and you're not finding solutions to them, that is not good. You are sinning. That is the real sin of this world. You need to be worrying about yourself and worry about your solutions. Good morning, everybody. I appreciate y'all joining in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Somebody needed to hear this. All right. What's up? Let's see. Good morning, YouTube. Thank y'all so much for joining. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Somebody needed to hear this. That's my thing. I'm talking out loud to myself, but somebody else needed to hear this. All right. So I'm not no hypocrite, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. Nowhere near perfect. I might be the worst person when it comes to being a saint, because I ain't no saint. You hear me? All right, so I'm putting on right now Dr. C Tuna Paprika and Chili Balsam, a massage gel. Okay, this massage gel gets the fat burnt. You hear me? We getting all the little bit of fat. People been picking at my arms. People say, "Oh, you look real strong. You got big arms." What you say, E?
No, I just laughing.
Listen, I'm over here. I'm doing little dances on reels, thinking I'm cutting up, right? People talking about me. Oh, she looks strong. Thing is, I was real muscular, like trim tone. And then when I started gaining weight, the fat went around the muscle, make my arms look big. So, all right, I got y'all back. So we're gonna work this in the arms. Let's see.
Don't forget the back.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about my arms now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to burn the fat off the arms. Then let's see what next y'all say. You feel me? Y'all going to say something else, but it's okay. Everybody got all the sense. All right.
That's one of the products you got?
I ain't hear you.
That's one of your products?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Link is in the bio. Restocking soon. Restock coming.
Let me get some for my stomach.
Say it again.
Let me get some for my stomach.
Okay, I'm telling you, I got one already coming on the way too. I got like 2 of these, I believe, coming in. Listen, I'm about to put it on my waist, on the sides. I feel like I'm a little bit wide. Like I like the front of my stomach, but like the sides always get big.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, like the love handle area. Like they love to come right there. That muffin top.
Yeah.
They love coming right there. And my back fat. Oh my God, right here, big back. Big back. Oh my God, I get like as soon as I gain weight in my arms and my back mostly, and a little bit in my waist. But yeah, that's why I read though. I read to learn lessons. Cause I'm tired of learning my own lessons. So I started realizing, dang, listen, when I read all of David, the story of David, and the stuff he did, that man fell in love. That man had a lot of wives. And that man fell in love with somebody else's wife. Like how you already got wives and you fall in love with somebody else's wife and killed the man. He got the man's wife pregnant and then set it up for him to be killed. And it's a messed up way that he set him up to be killed. But the worst part about it is the man was like on his downline or whatever. He wrote a letter to the commander or whatever, whoever it was. He wrote a letter to the commander person that was ahead of everything and told him, I want this man killed. While he gave the same person that he wanted killed, he sealed the letter and handed it to him and told him to hand it off to the commander. So he handed off his own death sentence.
Wow.
He set that man up and gave that man his own death letter and said, pass this off to the commander. He gave it to him. The man, the commander opened it up, saw that he needed to get set up to get killed, and killed that man. So let's say what happened next. What happened next was after the man died, and I forget the name of the woman now because it's been a little minute since I read the Bible. But that book. But the woman that was David's wife that got pregnant, because she was somebody else's wife at first, she got pregnant. She had the baby. The baby got real sick. God told him that was wrong. You was wrong for killing that man. That was her husband. Now your baby gonna die. David fasted. David laid on the floor. David, prayed to God like, please forgive me. Don't do this to my baby, whatever. And the baby still ended up dying. So as soon as the baby died, he got up, he cleaned his face, he got back to eating. So everybody was like, damn, you were just depressed. And we thought it was going to be worse. Like when the baby was alive and sick, you was depressed. But then when the baby died, you was straight. He was like, because I was doing the best I could to see if I could change my circumstances. But, God said I had to suffer. The baby had to die. I'm going to just take my lesson and keep it moving. But it's the moral of the story. People look at all the history and talk about the history, but they don't look at the moral of the story. The moral of that story is he did something and he got his karma.
Yeah.
But he was still blessed and he was still chosen because he knew that. You have to be aware of your circumstances and know if I keep doing certain things, life gonna go left until I make the right decisions and get on my feet and get right.
Right.
So like that's what I started taking as when it came to the Bible. People used to teach the Bible to me, or when you go in church, they teach it like, oh, it's sin, don't do this, don't do that. But they don't really give you that moral or make you understand why. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is perfect. We all sinners, we all do this and that, but there's certain things that cannot be done. Murder is crazy. Off of just anger. You have to keep your mind at peace. So that's why I do my breath work. Keep my mind at peace, because like it says, the spirit of anger is actually the spirit of murder. So when you get angry, even though you don't kill someone, that's still a murderous spirit. So that's what Jesus taught. Jesus taught, even if you get angry and think about doing something, think about killing somebody, think about hurting somebody, you already did it because it's in your mind, it's in your energy. Okay.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good
morning. So you have to, it starts within, it starts with your spirit, it starts with your mind. You got to watch yourself in your mind. It ain't about what you do. Oh, I'm a good person. I ain't never did nobody wrong. If you thought about doing somebody wrong, or if you was thinking wrong or negative, even about yourself, you already did it. You already played. So you have to fix your mind. And I'm telling you that from experience. I'm telling you that from, I'm the sweetest person in the world, but I wasn't thinking right and I wasn't acting right. And I got punished for that. I was not living in my purpose. All right. So I'm saying all that just to say, you feel me? Like we gotta go. We gotta keep this going. We can't give up. We can't play. We can't let personal circumstances of life get us down. We can't let that stop us. We can't take no days off. I don't got time for no days off no more. I done took plenty of days off, and I got my reward for that. And you know what my reward was? Bullshit. I done got bullshit for that. I done been through enough. I'm not taking no more days off. I'm not finna spend the rest of my life. I'm not finna spend another day telling my kids, no, I don't got enough money. Are you crazy? I'm not finna live another day in my life telling my kids I can't do that for them because I don't have enough. I'm not doing that. That's what gets me up in the morning. I don't even have an alarm set. I get up at 5 in the morning because I can't sleep at night because I need to be up. Get into it, figuring out what's next. What's the day gonna hold? What can I do to get right? I'm not spending another day looking my kids in the face and watching their eyes drop because I'm telling them no because I ain't got enough. I'm not doing that no more. Then I'm already taking a huge pay cut because I'm trying to live like, you know what I'm saying, what the universe says is so-called right. Because I'm trying not to be in a club because the club ain't doing nothing anyway. I'm spinning around in circles. It's slow. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all this and I'm not making enough. So what's the point? So the same aggression I had in the club where I can get up, go up and talk to anybody in the rooms, I just got to go in the right rooms. I went into the right room for that. I was an entrepreneur. I invested in the dance clothes. I invested in the shoes. I invested in my hair and nails. And I invested in putting myself into the facility of the right room where people was looking for that. So I started thinking, if I can do that, then why can't I do it in another level? I can invest in certain clothes, put on the appropriate clothes. I can invest in certain shoes and put on the appropriate shoes, the appropriate hair, nails, and then go into the right room, a facility where people are looking for my services. If I could find them looking for my services dancing, I can find them looking for my services in beauty products. I can find them looking for services in finance. If I could do it one way, I could do it another way. I had the same hustle. I was one of the best dancers in the room. I was making a bad. People couldn't figure out why. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to make a bag and people going to try to figure out why. Because I got it in me. It's in me. It's not on me. It don't matter what room I'm in. I'm her. And when I get the recipe, it can't be undone. So stay tuned. But all that just to say, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to hype y'all up. I'm going to pour that into y'all too. I want that energy in everybody around me. I want to see everybody win. Like yesterday, man, what? Me and E was on that. Me and E killed it yesterday. I pulled out of I said I'm not going to keep doing this when I'm making excuses. Every time I get in front of somebody, that's a new opportunity. Every person I see is an opportunity. I'm realizing that money itself is not real. That piece of paper is coming out of me. I'm shaking the coins out. I'm shaking the coins out of me. So whatever I produce the money. If I'm wealthy and I say I'm a millionaire, I have to shake it out of me. I don't have to reach out and get it because it's not without me, it's within me. Okay? So when you think about people, or excuse me, when you think about money, you say, damn, I need some money. Where has all money came from? It came from another person. When you needed money, you needed the person to give you the money. Whether you worked a 9-to-5 job or you had a service or product that you had to get, it came from a person who had that energy shaken out of them. So now when I meet people, I see the opportunity of gaining what I'm looking to get. So I value the person, not the money. The person in relationships with people is what's going to bring me what I desire in life. So I have to respect the people. I have to respect the person. So anybody I get in front of is an opportunity for me to become where I need to become by building a relationship with them. Make new friends. No matter what business y'all are in, entrepreneurship, you need to be making friends. You need to be introducing yourself to people all the time. Anytime someone get to talking to you, people want to be introverted and scared to talk to people. That's poor. That's poverty. If you introverted and you don't want to talk to nobody, you poor. Being around a lot of people is rich. You got a lot of friends, you wealthy. All right? So every time I get in front of someone now, it's an opportunity for me to gain a new friend. If I got a lot of friends, I'm good. So I drove through the drive-thru of Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm like, how old are you? You don't have a background? You got a high school diploma? What's your number? Let me get your number. Let me talk to you. Anybody I'm getting in front of now, I want to talk to you. I see something in you, I'm going to be like, hey, I like that. I like your style. I like the way you dress. I like your hairstyle. I want to be like you. Or I want to learn from you. What's your number? Let me get your number. That's how you gain in entrepreneurship. You never know your potential customers are your friends. You have to gain new friends in order to gain new customers. So yes, I am proud of myself and I want to celebrate my win. Instead of me being the same shy, introverted person that doesn't want to introduce myself to people or get new numbers, I went through the drive-thru of Dunkin' Donuts and I said, what's your phone number? All right, it's time to change. You do the same thing and you looking for a different outcome. That's insanity. You crazy as hell if you think that you're going to be the same person that's scared to talk to people and you're going to become a wealthy millionaire. You got to do something different. So let's get up and let's change. Jesus said, deny yourself and take up my stake if you want to follow me. So to say, oh, I don't do this. Oh, I'm not like that. Oh, I don't really want to go out and talk to people. Well, you got to deny yourself. You got to say, well, that's not me no more. I'm killing that old me. I'm not hurt anymore. I'm the new me. I'm a renewed self. And I'm going to be who I said I'm not. So let's get to it, family. Let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and go. It's time for us to read our book. I have the link on my Zoom. If y'all would like to read a business book with me, it motivates me and it keeps me going and all of my team as well. Go on my story. Click that link and you can hop on the Zoom and read with me too. Peace. Love you. Thank y'all, YouTube. Thank y'all so much for joining. If y'all would like to come on the Zoom, reach out to me. I'll send you a Zoom link. Peace.